You actually lived with David Von Erich, right?
for a year and a half.
Is he the one that you had the field with that you had to irrigate it in a creative way?
Tell us about that, El Chapo.
Ah, well,
You can't hide anything here, Brian. I'm
No,
telling
no,
you.
no, no.
we weren't making a fortune at the time, but I got to say this: Fritz put $100 bill in my paycheck every single week. He'd put $100 bill in my paycheck. God bless him, to watch out for his kids. So I'm not sure I was the best mentor. He just started doing that, and he said, "Hey, watch out for the boys, will you?" I said, "Yes, sir. Of course, of course." Anyway, Kevin had a house, and I see Kevin once in a while in Hawaii. Kevin had a great guy. Kevin had a house, and Carrie had a house, and David had a house. And Carrie's house was next to this little open field that was perfect place for cultivating a little hemp. And I saw that. I don't remember whose idea it was, but I knew I had been raised on a farm in Arkansas for the summers of my life. And my grandfather taught me a lot about horticulture, not about hemp, but he had a half-acre garden and pigs and cattle and horses and all that stuff. It's great, great life. But anyway, I took it upon myself to, we rented a tiller. Oh, no, didn't rent it. They already had the tiller. Got the tiller, tilled up the soil, got some corn, planted corn on the outside, the seeds in the middle, had a hose. We put 3 hoses together. The bad thing was that they were yellow, and ran it down so we could water them when they needed to be watered, and had a little book. I was reading out of the book, what to do next. These hemp plants.
You're growing corn?
Well, we grew corn on the outside for camouflage and hemp on the inside to supplement our,
Hemp.
hopefully to supplement our pay. And these hemp plants were bigger than we were. We couldn't put our arms around them. I'm sure it was some kind of Mexican strain. And we told Kevin, do not water those plants, whatever you do. Don't water them, don't do anything. Well, what does he do? He leaves the hose running to the field, and this is in October. It's time they're like a week away from harvesting, and Al Madrill is the one that gave me the idea, because he said that if I had a chance, if I could grow a couple plants, he'd take them off my hands, give me some money. I said, okay.
So wait a minute. So Al was going to sell them, or Al was just going to buy them for himself?
I can't tell you that, John. My hunch is that he was probably going to sell them, but who knows? So rather than a couple, we must have had about 50 plants that were like Christmas trees. And Kevin leaves the hose running down, and they have a guy that's the handyman around there that takes care of Fritz's property, and Fritz and Doris's property. And he drives up in a pickup truck and sees this hose running from the house, yellow hose, very easy to see, from the house to our cornfield. And he goes down there, and apparently he picks a stalk off and takes it to Fritz. Fritz goes to the library. He's got a book. I'm sitting with David. We're having a good time in his house, just laughing. All of a sudden, the phone rings. Ring. Hey, Dad, what's happening? I don't know. Not me. I don't know. Oh, okay, I'll be right there. He goes, shit, something happened. I don't know what it is. I got to go to my dad's, but I think he found the marijuana. I said, what? So he goes to his dad's. Dad's got the book out. David says, I don't know what this is. We were growing some corn. I have no idea how the birds must have did this or that. He's got every excuse.
So he was growing corn. He doesn't know how the 50 plants of pot just showed up.
Yeah, bird shed it there.
yeah.
Big bird.
50 perfectly in row plants of pot showed up.
A bee pollinating it, John.
Oh gosh. And so anyway, afterwards, long story short, Fritz sends Brock to the cornfield there with the bush hog, and there was nothing left. And we had.
There goes your supplement.
Yeah, there went our supplemental income. So was probably a good thing, looking back.
How long have you been growing it?
I would say 5 months.